I am 12 weeks and 5 days today. We had our 12-week scan this week, and from that we have now been pushed forward like 3 days for my due date. I am due the 29th of February, making me 12 weeks and 5 days today. That was my original due date anyway, and then it kind of got pushed back, and now it's been pushed back forward, and that's what we're going with. So while I'm talking about the 12-week scan, we did have that, and oh my goodness, like, I think it is the best scan that I have had with any of my babies, and I think it's just going through the hospital and the clarity of the pictures and how close they can get and the contrast and all of that stuff. It is so neat. So when we first went in, she put the Doppler on my tummy, and this is the picture that she got. Can you guys see that? I hope so. And that's generally the picture that a lot of people get. You know, you can just see the baby, you can see the baby's profile. And I was just like, oh yeah, you know, it looks like my other babies. Sorry, you guys are moving around. Then she goes, oh, I can get so much closer than that, and I can get so much clearer. And this is what we ended up with. And look at that brain, guys. Can you guys see that? I hope you guys can see. Look at the brain. If that picture's not showing up clear enough, I did put it on my Facebook page. I'll link it below. Go and check it out. But I just could not believe like how clear she got these pictures. So we had a great scan, and because she could get so close and so clear, she got some great measurements of the neck, which we wanted for the screening, and she said everything looks beautiful, and she could see like a nose bone that apparently a lot of babies with issues don't get a nose bone. Like, they tend to not have a nose bone for some reason. So she got some great pictures to do her measurements with, and she said that everything looks beautiful, everything looks healthy. She took so many measurements of the skin on the back of its neck just because baby was playing ball and just helped us out, and so she got so many great measurements, and she just said that the baby looks beautiful and healthy. So I also had blood taken, which was a little bit of a drama, but they got the blood, and so we'll get the results back in like a week for that screening, but we're feeling pretty positive, and the technician said it looks great. So that was our 12-week scan, and our next scan will be up at the hospital again. The technician that I had this time was the technician that I had every time I was in hospital and had to have scans, and she walked in and saw me, and she's like, "You're pregnant?" And I was like, "Yes." So she's like, "Please come back for all your scans, I want to do them." So that will be really neat if she can do them for me. And yeah, she's like, "I want to watch this baby grow." So we're gonna continue to have all of our scans at the hospital with her, and our next scan is in 8 to 9 weeks, I think, and that is the anatomy scan, and that is where we're gonna find out what we're having. Yes, we're going to find out what we're having. Yes, we're going to tell you guys. And I'm just so excited. I think it's a boy. I honestly think my baby is a boy. And after that scan, I was like, oh, it looks like a boy. And I don't know what it is, but my sister's the same. She's like, it's a boy. We're going to have 3 boys. If it's not a boy, I'm going to be so thoroughly surprised. Like, I'll be like, what? And of course, I want a daughter. I'd love a little daughter, but I think it's a boy, and I think it would be so neat to have a house full of boys. And so many people are saying to me, do you really want another boy, or are you just trying to keep a straight face, you know, or they're waiting for me to kind of flip to a point when I find out it's a boy. I do not care, and I know people say that, but I generally do not care. I'm just grateful to be having a baby this time around. I am. So whether it be boy or girl, we're going to be surprised, we're going to love it, but I do think it's a boy. I'm pretty sure it's a boy. So symptoms this week, headaches are continuing, and they're horrible. It just makes it really hard for me to focus on things. I just can't focus. You'll find that my head's looking all around the room. It's just because my eyes start hurting, my head starts hurting. Like, looking at the camera, I feel like I'm just looking straight through the camera, and it's just, they hurt. They're like taking over, and I have them all day, and my vision sucks, and it's just, I don't know. But the tiredness is wearing off, and the nausea is wearing off. Kind of right on 12 weeks. So on Sunday, when I was 11 weeks and 6 days pregnant or whatever, I felt crap. Come 12 weeks on the dot, tiredness went away, nausea went away. I'm only getting nauseous when I'm hungry, and I'm tired near the end of the night, but it's not that like debilitating tiredness that I had. So definitely feeling a lot better, and once these headaches go away, I'll be like on top of the world. So it's really neat to be feeling like so much better. The other thing I'm getting is I'm starting to feel my belly grow. I got round ligament pain, it's stretching, I've been cramping a lot. Like some nights I'll be lying there, I'm like, please baby stay there. It just cramps so much, but I know that's all part of it. And then like my leg joints and even on the top of my belly, it is stretching. And I can definitely feel my belly hardening up, and I definitely know the baby's kind of rising now. Through the camera you guys can't really see what it looks like to me in real life, but it does, my belly's definitely growing and getting rounder, so that's fun. So speaking about my belly, the other thing that has been going on this week is I think I can feel movement, and I didn't say anything for a while because I knew that people would be like, oh, it's too early, it's not movement you're feeling, it's gas, blah 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 blah. And then one night I seen that, and there was this like definite little flick, like it felt like it was knocking against my pubic bone or something. I don't know. I said to John, I felt the baby. I know that it's the baby. And I think I mentioned it to someone. They're like, yeah, no, it can happen, especially for third babies. And I put it on Facebook, and people are like, yeah, with my like the more babies I had, the earlier I felt. And then I told my mum, and she's like, yeah. And I read about it. So I do think I'm feeling little movements, and saying that I haven't felt it since. I have felt the baby twice, and that's it. So it just depends where it's sitting, I guess, and how close maybe it is to the front. But I definitely felt the baby, and it's so exciting because now I know that it's only going to get more and more. Hi, boys. Hi. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my belly in this video. Usually I just put it at the beginning of the video. But now that it's starting to kind of show out a bit more, I thought I will start showing you guys. So here is my 12-week and 5-day belly. From the front. On the side. I used to be able to suck my stomach in and pretend that I was thin. But none of this can be sucked in. Like this is it. And it's quite hard. So it's definitely belly. The other side. Alright guys, that is it for this week. I will see you guys next week for my 13-week update. Bye!